from the burning bush, O Lord. You charged me to bring the people to this holy mountain, to behold your glory and receive your law. What have I left undone? Written with the finger of God.
All right, Shalom. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to get all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Wakakodash. I'd like to say double honors to my apostles, a great millstone that brew well. I'd like to say peace and salutation to the elect that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity, all right? All right, this is Shaka Bar for another lesson, man. I had to play this video. I was through the spirit, man, and I was scrolling through my phone, and I happened to see the spirit like type up 10 Commandments, Moses. So I typed it up and I watched it, and I see the Lord, Esau's voice, that's the Lord is basically ultimate Jake. All right. So you hear a voice of an Edomite, saying the laws and stuff like that. But the thing is, man, you see on the tablets, man, it's the actual Lanshawan Kodash. It's the Hebrew letters. That's the actual only thing that's true in that movie is the Hebrew characters, man. Okay. So basically, I just got, this is a short lesson, man. I just wanted to touch on about this video, man, because I showed one of the Hakim. Let's let you know that, Moses wasn't no wasn't no Edomite, nothing like that. It basically was just a movie off the 10 Commandments. Okay, because I grew up watching this movie with my my moms, stuff like that. Church, church going, so-called church pastors and church goers and stuff like that. But they don't know, saying that actual the wording on the tablet is actually our original language, man. The Lashawan Kodash, which means the holy tongue. Okay. That's the true biblical that's actually the true biblical words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. That's the only thing in that movie is true, but the rest is, saying, like, the movie character that's playing in that movie as Moses is his name is Charles Heston. Okay, so this movie got to be like in the early late 60s 70s. So I just want to prove that just to let you know, how the law, what I'm saying, it's 613 laws in the scriptures, man. All right. It ain't just actually 10 commandments. It's more than law statutes, man. All right. 613 of them. All right. According to the scriptures. All right. But no further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get the scriptures and let you know, what's the deal is. All right. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 1. It says, "And this is the blessing wherewith Moses, the man of the Most High, Yahweh, blessed the children of Israel." Now, the children of Israel, who's so-called blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, man. Okay, when we actually, left the bondage, of Pharaoh. And this when our people was in the wilderness before his death. It says, "And he said to the Most High, come from Sinai, and rose up from Seir unto them. He shined forth from Mount Paran, and he came with 10,000 saints, 10,000 of saints." That's talking about the angels. "From his right hand went a fiery law for them." So in the movie, you ain't seen no 10,000 saints in that movie. Okay, in the scriptures, actually, you seen 10,000 chariots, man. Okay, angels. All right, in reality, because the scripture speaks on reality. All right, it says, "Yea, he loved the people, all his saints are in the land, and they sat down at thy feet, everyone shall receive thy words." So, what I'm saying, the fiery law, what I'm saying, which is the you know, the, the angels. Okay, they the ones that wrote the 613 laws on the tablet through the spirit and power. How about Shema Shai? Okay, that's a commandment from Yahweh. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and get Psalms real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and get Psalms chapter 68 and 17. It says, "The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The the Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place." Okay, so that'll let you know the chariots, the ones that wrote the commandments. What I'm saying, from the commandment of Yahweh. Okay, it wasn't like the fire that you seen on the movie splattered all over the tablets. No, it was actually a laser beam, man. It was beams. Wrote it perfectly. And now imagine how it looked in reality. Okay, I'll read it again. It says, Psalms 68:17. It said, "The chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels." All right, the Most High is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. Okay, so the chariots, wrote the laws, statute, commandments. Okay, through the spirit, power of Yahweh. Saying by Shema Shai. Okay, so the chariots chariots. Saying is angels. Okay, the chariots. Wrote the characters in the Hebrew letters on the tablets, man. 613 laws. All right, because the chariots shoot out laser beams, man. Okay, and what's false on that movie, man? Charles Heston was playing Moses. Moses wasn't he wasn't no Edomite. Okay, and the voice that you heard from that movie, that don't sound like the Lord. Okay, that's all movie scripted, man. All right, I'm gonna go to Exodus So how can Moses seeing, look at the Lord, like you can't look at the Most High, the Most High Yahweh, is full of glory, man. All right. I'm gonna go to Exodus chapter 34 and 32. All right. It says this. It says, and afterwards all the children of Israel came nigh, and he gave them in commandment and eh, all that the Most High had spoken with him in Mount Sinai, until Moses have done in speaking with him, he put a veil on his face, a cloth, man. Okay, the Lord is full of glory, man. Okay, that's why Moses had to put a veil over his face to encounter the Most High. So in that movie, Charles Heston didn't have no veil over his face, man. All right, because if you go face to face with the Most High Yahweh, you need something to cover your face, man. Okay, he said, but when Moses went in before the Lord Yahweh to speak with him, he took the veil off. All right, until he came out and spake unto the children of Israel that which he was commanded. Okay, so after the Lord gave him the laws, that's when he gave the children of Israel, so-called Black Lives and Native Americans, okay, which you call them today, the laws. Okay, verse 35, it say, and the children of Israel saw the face of Moses, that the skin of Moses' face shone. Look at the word shone. Goes back to the Hebrew word Quran, means to shine, to send out rays, to display, grow horns, be horn. Okay, so his face was shining with light, man. After he encountered the Lord, man. All right. It says, and the children of Israel saw the face of Moses, that the skin of Moses' face shone, which it shined, man. Okay, it was full of glory. All right. That's why he had that veil over his face, man, because you can't encounter the Lord face to face with no veil, man. And Moses put the veil upon his face again, and he went in to speak with him. So Moses put the veil over his face again to speak to Yahweh. Okay. So that movie, that movie there, man, Esau come with all kind of crazy shit, that Moses went out there and spoke with the Lord. He had what missing was the veil over his face. He had a veil. All right. But the true reality is Moses, which is a Levite, okay, so-called black man, okay, which is today you call a Haitian, all right, spoke with the Lord, man, with a veil over his face. But on that movie, the Ten Commandments, he didn't have a veil over his face, man. All right. I'll go to this last scripture real quick. This is Exodus chapter. This proved that chapter 4, verse. I'm gonna go to 6. This proved that Moses was a dark-skinned man. All right. It says, this Exodus chapter 4, verse 6. It says, and the Most High said furthermore unto him, put now thy hand into thy bosom. And he put his hand into thy bosom. And when he took it out, behold, his hand was leprous. Okay. That's called leprosy. Okay. That's a skin disease as snow. So his hand turned white. All right. Okay. Verse 7, it said, and he said, put thy hand into thy bosom again. And he put his hand into his bosom again and plucked it out of his bosom. And behold, it was turned again as his other flesh. What's his other flesh? Okay. His other flesh, he was dark. Okay. Other flesh was like he was a dark-skinned man. Okay. Different shades of brown. Okay. So that proved that Moses was a dark-skinned man. Okay. All right. All the prophets and all the men of the Lord, in the ancient world were dark-skinned men, man. Okay. So-called black men. All right. And there were, different shades of darkness. So when the Lord told him to put his bosom in his hand, and he plucked it out, it was a leopard. All right. It was leprosy, which is white as snow. But he told him to put it in his bosom again. He took it out and it turned back to his original color, which is dark skin. Okay. So that's my touch on that, man. Just to prove that, let you know Moses was a dark skinned man, and chariots, you know, wrote the 613 laws, with laser beams. It was like 10,000 saints, on Mount Sinai, by Moses, because you ain't see that in the movie. You just seen a fire, and you seen, Charles Heston, hugging the rocks and shit, and you hear the voice of a Edomite. No, no. If you read the scriptures, man, scriptures will tell you, what I'm saying, about how it really went down, okay? So with that, man, I hope y'all was edified, all right? I'd like to say all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Shema Shai. Till next time, Shalom.